We're expecting an all-action slugfest. He misses with that jab. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Considering we're outside in the sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
Our tactics are everything. In this heat, the cornerman, that 1 minute is going to be everything. He's got to give you instructions. He's got to cool you down, calm you down, patch you up, and send you out there confident. It is so hard when you're in a fight, and it's outside in that heat.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Got out of the way of that right hook. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like an eternity. And there's the bell to start round two. That's another scoring shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Keeping their gloves up. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Trying to answer back. He missed with that jab. Punch scores. Fantastic punch. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperate. Let's get it started in round three. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Just misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger.
He caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? Looks like they're out of trouble. Both men step back for just... Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. On to the fourth we go. That left shot lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Right punch. Neither man really defending themselves. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
These two are the perfect dance partners. He threw the hook, didn't land. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble. On to the fifth we go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He blocks the uppercut. Nice exchange here from both men. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That hook doesn't score. Neither man really defending themselves. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? Let's start the sixth. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good punch. There's a scoring blow. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Looks absolutely exhausted.
Here we go. It's round 7. Missed him with that uppercut. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he misses with the left uppercut. No rest for the weary. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He parries away that left hook. He blocks the hook. This round could go either. As bad as box. And we enter the 8th round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Another scoring shot there. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating. When you're such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you do.
He's going for the finish. How is this fight still continuing? Just missed with that hook. He misses with that jab. He got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round 10. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Quick punch scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there.
How are they still standing? Uppercut does not score. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Oh, and a heavy shot, and you can see his legs are gone. Pensacola's finest is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. That uppercut just missed. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? Both men step back for just a moment. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell. There's the bell for round 12. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
And he just missed with that left jab. Can't find a home with that jab. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo? That one lands. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. How did they not go down? left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.